I didn't cry the first time when I heard the breaking news. Slurry from a mountainside had swallowed up the school. It was my sister's birthday party. We had other things in mind, not children felled by a cold black hell, some as young as 9. My mother said, "Let's go ahead," but her face betrayed the pain. Thoughts and prayers with rescuers, searching in vain. As the cries grew fainter with each hour the day wore on, precious few were rescued in the arms of Merthyr's sons and daughters. Where were you, Lord Robins, and how do you justify the lives of all those children on your conscience? The words you spoke were eloquent, but that don't make them right, and history has judged you to be wanting. Letters had been written to explain the village fears. A stream flowed deep beneath the tip, growing bigger through the years. The NCB and council argued about who would foot the bill, while the threat of number 7 tip grew even stronger still. Till early one morning on a cold October dawn, it left its rest in protest, and families were torn. Innocents who were sacrificed for profit and for gain. I didn't cry the first time. I never understood the pain. And all this time, I'm still moved to hear the story of survivors now well on in years. But how well? If that had been the end of that, it would be more than enough to bear for the mothers and the fathers, bereaved beyond compare. But there was one more sting in the tail that would add to the suffering. The government paid to remove the tip with gifts that had flooded in. And the NCB and council, well, they were criticised. No one lost their livelihoods. No one lost their lives. And I've heard it said 1,000 times. I've heard it recently. The past is another country. There they do things differently. Where were you, Lord Robins, and how do you justify the lives of all those children and adults on your conscience? The words you spoke that day were eloquent, but that don't make them right. And history has judged you to be wanting. I didn't cry the first time. I never understood the pain, but now I'm a father. I'm crying now for shame. I didn't cry the first time. It was all those years ago. But I remember Aberfan. I just wanted you to know.